This shirt was my favorite shirt for about 2 or 3 years. And today, I'm saying goodbye to it. Because I don't know how long a late 20-year-old can rock a purple electric unicorn t-shirt. Let's get into it. Hey team, welcome back to another Levi's Save the World Hildebrand episode, the channel where we prove that you don't need to be a hero to save the planet. You were doing the thing again, weren't you?
I was mouthing along. I know it by now. Today we're gonna be walking you through our wardrobes. To be honest, it'll mainly be Levi's, and it's about his journey of trying to become more minimalist, and I am trying.
This episode is brought to you by the glorious folks over at Skillshare.
They're a great online platform for you to explore your creativity and learn new skills, and we're gonna get to that later in the video.
So I wanted to make this video because I wanted to prove that a minimalist wardrobe is not just a non-sexual 50 Shades of Grey. I thought you would like that. I thought you would like that. I thought that was funny.
Like clickety-clacking that script. You're like,
I was
ha, that joke is just for Leah. Sex.
I'm funny. And today is going to be a bit of a inflection point for that because we're gonna do a big declutter. We're gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna nail down what it is that we're doing with our wardrobe that reflects our values.
Take that next step. Now, we made the Marie Kondo video last year, back when it was all the rage and everyone was Marie Kondoing. And we put all of our clothes in the pile and talked about what sparked joy. But I feel like there was something missing in that process.
So I felt like the whole Marie Kondo experience and decluttering and minimalism in general just prioritizes getting rid of stuff and just buying new stuff that is gray and black and beige, basically. And I think that that's an oversimplification because maybe you buy a whole bunch of gray t-shirts and it turns out you don't actually like wearing gray t-shirts every day. So today we're actually going to be able to see the change that happened in my wardrobe. We're gonna look at shirts that I got like 5 years ago.
That you loved at the time.
And we're gonna see where we end up. Okay, but first we're gonna start with shoes.
Shoe time.
Leah and I own a lot of shoes, and it's not very minimalist. So we definitely knew that shoes was gonna be one of the tougher aspects of this decluttering process because we both love shoes. So now we are going to go through this pile and make our selections. Unlike t-shirts or other clothing items, shoes are actually pretty important to your overall health. So we try our best to buy high quality shoes and keep them well maintained as long as possible.
So this is the pile that we have left over. That far side is Leah's, this one's mine. It looks like we have an equal amount, but my feet are twice the size of hers. So, you want to count them? Let's see how many we have.
14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your moccasins.
I win! Well, but that's pretty good though, considering.
Good.
And we got rid of these 6 over here.
So we're getting rid of shoes based on 2 different criterias, like wear and tear or just function. Do we use them?
We each have a fancy pair of shoes.
Yeah, we have these dress shoes and these summer shoes, which were always just like a little bit too big on me, so I never really wore them that often.
I have had these. I had bought them for my prom. So I've had them for 10 years. I never wear heels anymore. And my other shoes are falling apart.
Well, that was a good start. I feel like we have a good start going here.
Yeah.
We're gonna pack up the shoes and we're gonna move upstairs to the pants.
Talking about shoes, these are the Allbirds that I featured in the last video that I made about them, and they're still going. I mean, they're definitely worn out, but they're in pretty good shape still.
If you are interested in getting yourself a pair of Allbirds, there is an affiliate link down in the description of this video where you can check out their amazing plastic-free shoes. And then you can get yourself some comfortable shoes that are better for you and for the planet. Anyways, back to the video. Nearly every single pair of pants and shorts that Leah and I own are thrifted. These are all the pants and shorts that we own.
Except for these ones.
Except for,
You know,
yeah.
we weren't gonna do this part naked, but
Hilarious.
that's a different kind of video. This is not where this is going.
We don't store our pants on the bed. We're just putting it there for demonstration purposes. So let's demonstrate our pants. Here are the pants that I wear the most often, all of which are Levi's somehow, except for these red jeans, so obviously I got rid of them. Not because they're not Levi's, but because I didn't like wearing them anymore. And besides, with my black skinny jeans in the lineup, I have a full wardrobe of Levi jeans. I didn't even realize this until I was editing this video. Now, I haven't found a pair of shorts that I love for casual use other than my jean shorts, which are also Levi's. But for some reason, I have 2 pairs of athletic shorts, and the Nike ones don't fit me very well, so I said goodbye to them. My swim trunks are made by a company called Junk in Your Trunks because they're made with recycled plastic bottles, which is pretty neat.
Okay, so these are my pants. I'm actually not going to get rid of any of them, especially not these overalls. I've basically lived in them all quarantine, and they're not going anywhere. The sad reality is, though, I also own Levi's. 2 pairs. I think we have a problem. And now my shorts and my athletic pants. Most of them I'm actually going to keep, but I definitely have this pair of athletic leggings that are starting to stretch out and not fit me that well as this pair of shorts that really, I never really wore them last year. Oh, also, another pair of Levi's, and let's just move on from that. It's getting embarrassing now.
As you can see, we both really love Levi's. They're probably not the best jean company in the world from a sustainability standpoint, but all of the pants that we bought are secondhand.
Yeah, Levi's are the easiest to find secondhand.
Yeah.
And the trick is, don't wash them that often.
But that's the end of our shorts and pants, so let's get into the shirts. So the inspiration for this video was the 3 t-shirt challenge that I did, where I wore 3 gray t-shirts for 30 days each to see which one would wear out the fastest. The Patagonia that I'm wearing right now was the winner. And it got me thinking that I should graduate my wardrobe to more neutral palettes, because what I used to wear is very different.
It's a bit eclectic, shall we say.
So this is a purple shirt that says Electric Unicorn on it. And
I bought it for Levi because it was his favorite beer. But I think what we realized when you did the 3-shirt challenge is that nobody noticed that you were only wearing gray t-shirts.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed.
And I think that for me as a consumer and as somebody who's trying to like purchase things quite intentionally, I realized that if I had a purple shirt with an electric unicorn on the front of it, I could only wear that in a handful of scenarios.
I think we're also graduating from like early 20s Levi to late 20s Levi.
Oh no. Does that mean I'm getting old now?
Still younger than me.
She's a cradle robber. She snatched me up. She pulled up to the high school in her cool...
Like it.
Yeah, I have to... People watch these videos.
I'm so sorry. I know.
Alright, let's get into it. This t-shirt cull is my step towards a more sustainable wardrobe, but it's also a time machine showing how my outfits have evolved over time. None more so than these last 3. This is a perfect example of one of the shirts that I used to love. I wore this tiger shirt all the time, and it's getting cold. We actually called this the pheasant shirt. I'm not gonna keep it though. It's freaking freedom in a t-shirt, honestly. If I was American, I would probably keep this. Bye, Eagle shirt. So that was a brutal process, but one that we needed to do. Now we are going to get into our closet.
So this is our closet, and about from here onwards, that's Levi's. And this is all mine.
Now, I'm usually pretty sentimental about my clothing, but I have been a lot more ruthless lately about what I keep and what I decide to thrift.
For me, this feels like things that I used to wear, like old Leah. You know, like some of these dresses were great. I think this is a hand-me-down from my sister, and I went through a whole period of basically just wanting to be her. And now that I'm down, you know, just being myself, I no longer need the dress.
These clothes represent a former version of ourselves, and we're building new versions of ourselves, and we all do every single day, and that's essentially branding. We're developing that brand, and that's something that our sponsor for today's video knows a lot about.
Yeah.
If you don't already know what Skillshare is, it's an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Your outfit says a lot about you and what your values are, and as a YouTuber, I'm trying to hone and perfect that every single day, even if it just looks effortless. It would have been even more effortless had I known about an incredible video series on Skillshare. There's an awesome video series called Personal and Lifestyle Branding that walks you through the weird world of how to present yourself in the digital age. Skillshare has literally thousands of classes that can help you along whatever journey you're hoping to explore. Maybe you want to get better at photography or drawing, or you want to build a skill that will translate into work down the road. Knowing about marketing and branding is super important in today's society. The idea being that once you've established your image and what you're trying to achieve, maybe gray t-shirts is all you really need. So if you're interested in learning something new, head down to the description where the first 1,000 people from this channel get to enjoy a free premium Skillshare membership trial. Honestly, guys, this has been so ridiculous. We're having so much fun.
La, 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 la. Won't you just in with me?
So at the end of our declutter minimalist journey here, we still have a ton of shoes.
But a lot less shirts, especially for you. Overall, not too bad.
What I hope that you get from this video is the idea that you don't have to make an all or nothing decision on minimalism just because you watched a video about it and you liked the aesthetic.
You don't have to go out and spend a crazy amount of money acquiring all the things so you look like you are a minimalist. I think it's just owning less things, but really cherishing the things you do have, and when you do have to buy something new, getting something that's high quality and that will last.
As you can still tell, we don't look like minimalists most of the time, but I think that that's the difference between living a more minimalist life and looking a more minimalist style. And I think minimalism looks pretty cool, but I don't want to prescribe to just a gray palette for the rest of my life. But regardless of your wardrobe choices, I want to thank you for watching this video, for taking the time out of your day to spend some time with us, because we really appreciate it.
And if you're subscribed to the channel, we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
That was great.
I know.
Awesome. Okay, let's move that table.